Hi, so I would like to really try and help you memorize, remember, know the notes on all of the guitar. I think it's very, very, very simple. There's a few ground rules you need to remember, and that's it. So once you know the guitar is tuned to E, A, D, G, B, and E. Now that's something you just remember after a few days. You know, there's no some use the trick of eat all dinner, get big elephant to remember E, A, D, G, B, E. But you know, if we think about it, after a few days of thinking about it, trying to put it in your memory, it will happen. You know, very, very, very simple. So and then we have to understand three very, very important things. We have to remember that in a scale, in a C major scale, for example, we have a semitone, a half tone between B and C and E and F. B and C and E and F are close, a semitone apart between them. All the other notes, they have a tone between them. Between C to D, there's a tone. Between D to E, there's a tone. Between E to F, there's a semitone. That's why on a piano, there's no black between E and F and B and C. You will look at a piano now and you will know that there's no semitone, because they're already, B and C and E and F, already close to each other with a semitone. And on the guitar, a semitone is simply moving from here, for example, on the first fret of the sixth string, doesn't matter. A semitone is moving just one step to the nearest fret. That's a semitone. And from here, that's a tone. Very simple. Now, if you remember that, then it's easy, and you remember the open strings, E, A, D, G, B, E. Let's see what's going to happen. If that's an E, obviously you know the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Everybody knows that. A C major scale is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That's the C major scale. So if that's an E, the open sixth string, this note will have to be an F. Right after E, there's an F, and it's a semitone from the open string, because we know between E and F and B and C there's a semitone. Now, what's the next note after F? It's G. We're not going to talk about the F sharp now, yeah? Because you have F sharp, you have G sharp, you have all of these. Let's go whole tones at the moment. So if that's an F, the next note after an F, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So that's a G. After G comes an A, because C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, yeah? So after G comes an A, then a B, then a C. Notice I've moved the semitone from B to C. And then we have a D, and then we have an E. We reached an octave from the open string to the 12th fret, that's an octave. I think Pythagoras, a long time ago, thought about it, discovered it, that if you cut the string in half, if you shorten the string in half, it will produce the same note in a higher octave. Now, an octave, for those of you who are not sure what it is, an octave is very simple. If you take again the C major scale, you go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, you reach a C again. That's why they call it a scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. You reach the same note an octave higher. Comes from the word octo, which means 8 notes, because we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That's 8 notes. So octo in Greek is 8. So that's where the word octave came from. And it's got, in tones, it has 6 tones because from C to C, because E and F and B and C is a semitone, half a tone, and all the rest are a tone apart. C to D is a tone, D to E is a tone, E to F is half a tone, so we have 2.5 tones. And if you carry on like that, you reach 6 tones. So an octave is 6 tones. Okay, so you already know that here on the 12th fret, every open note will be the same note an octave higher. E, E, A, D, D, G, G, B, B, and E, and E. By the way, we also know the guitar is E at the lower note and E on the higher note. So if you know all the notes here, you would know all the notes here as well. Okay? Because it's the same note. So E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. And the same on the first string. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. That's where the harmonics are at their best, because it's exactly half a string. Okay, so we said octave, an octave is here, right? So to do an octave on a guitar, to reach that note, I will have to find it it will be on the 4th string, 2nd fret. That's an E, it's that E. So the reason why I'm showing you that is because if I know, once you remember, take your time and just learn at the beginning, just learn the E, the notes on E. Okay, so we already said that you know the notes on the first string, E. So the reason why it's very important to remember the 6th string notes is because many of the bar chords that you do rooted from the 6th string will have the 6th string will act as a bass for that chord. So you want to know when you do bar chords, obviously that's an F because that's an F, that's a G because that's a G, that's an A because that's an A. Okay, so it's very useful to know, because once when you play, you'll know by the root note, by your bass, and it's the 6th string, very important. Also very important to remember the A string, but let's talk about it in a minute, because I was saying octaves, remember? Just a minute ago I said that this E note here on the 12th fret is here. So I can play an E and an E. And then if I move that, that's what an octave looks like on the guitar. First fret and 3rd fret on the 4th string. Yeah? So that's an octave. So if I know the notes on the 6th string and I'm looking for a note, let's say I'm on the 4th string and I'm playing something, and I want to know what this note is, I'm just doing an octave, and I can see it's an A. 6th string, E, F, G, A. Which is, by the way, this A note is the open 5th string. So let's learn the notes on the A string. Actually, you don't really need to learn it because you already know the semitones are there's a semitone in between B and C and E and F, so you don't really need to remember anything, because if you have an A, fifth string, you'd know that the note after that is a B, and it's a tone from A, so B is here. It's not like in E and F where there was a semitone. This time it's A, B. And then we have obviously a C moving a semitone, and then we have a D, and an E, F, G, and A. So now you know the notes on the sixth string and the A string, and also you know the notes on the fourth D string because of the octave.